I just wanted to get a little feedback from everybody on today's session. What you thought?
Put them on the spot.
Yeah?
Take off the
Yeah, I'll take it off. Sorry. Yeah, just get some feedback
just in me being.
quickly. Is it off? Right. We have everybody here, right? So as we walk away from today's session.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Again, Adrian, I thought I would just be listening because of where I am in my space. But I want to really thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on the hot seat in front of everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient and silently cheering me on in this process. But a lot of things were revealed to me. I feel like you had a magic one now, Adrian, in your week. And I'm feeling as though some magic happened, right? And I am going to get out of my rut and really stop procrastinating and start focusing on what I need to do moving forward for 2022. Because I really didn't want to face it, but now seeing how my value system is lined up with my career path, it kind of gives me an extra boost. It gives me purpose to want to go out there and do what I do.
Wonderful.
So thank you for this and give me this new eye opener. I appreciate this very much.
Thank you. No problem. Anyone else? Good.
Well, now I'm looking forward to the next session.
Okay.
Because as I definitely am changing careers, and I think this is just like the perfect timing. You know, sometimes we want to make New Year resolutions, and I don't really believe in New Year resolutions, but I feel like this is just so perfect to be able to spring forward in 2022 and just make amazing things happen in my world.
Great, wonderful. Sati, any feedback?
It seems as though a lot of us on career path change on that part, because in 2023 I'm supposed to be retiring, and while I enjoy what I'm doing, but while that is happening, so many other things that I'm seeing that needs to be done, and this has really been an eye-opener for me, because like Joanne, I put so much emphasis on people, but as I do that, and I think I heard somebody say it, reconnecting back. Now I'm putting it back. I think Yolanda came up where Yolanda actually, she will move with the empowerment. But to me, is I need, because I procrastinate a lot. I'm admitting that. So it's now getting down to my core values and building on that, because it's there, people is there. We have it, it's there, but we're so busy in the material world that we remove ourselves, and it's hidden. But we all have it, and it's there. Whether we have a little more love, or we have a little more, or we want to be the peacemaker, or whatever, it's all there with it. And it's for us now to dig deep and redefine and reconnect with that level where we ought to be. Okay. And if we dig deep, we will find, we mightn't find all at the same time, but I'm sure we'll find it.
Great. Thanks a lot, Sati, for that feedback. Danielle, any closing feedback?
Yeah, I think that my thoughts were that that's why personal development or growth is important, because I find that as you grow, or I'm thinking as you grow, that's how my values elevate. Because, for example, say 10 years ago, I am I'm busy spending, for example, finances, I'm busy spending money buying what I would consider now foolish, but then I would consider critical, like a brand name something, you know. So as you grow and you go among certain the people higher, or will you the area that you want to grow in, just a minute, Anna, the area that you want to grow in, then your values elevate, and you can feel it because you no longer have any of those desires. So therefore, I feel as though it's a total value shift happening every time as you grow and as you develop yourself.
Great, great. I have a question for you. Was value elicitation done at UPW?
He had something. I know it was there, but where we focused was on the 6 human needs.
Right. Okay.
They have 6 human needs, and he says everybody has 6 human needs, and there's 2 that is more poor to everyone. So we kind of explored and spent a few hours on that.
Right. So we'll come to the 6 human needs when we're doing not values, but when we're doing goal setting. All right. Let me see. Flaviola, you there? Okay. I'll come back. Lishon, you there? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Any closing comments? Quickly.
I thought that the session was very good. It's very informative.
Right.
I enjoyed it. It actually really made me think, and I need to go and reassess some of my plans and goals. And it actually made me feel more relaxed because, as you know, I am still very young, and oftentimes, even though I'm young, I still feel as though time is against me, and I always, have this sense of pressure where I always put extra pressure on myself. You know what? Why is it that this is not happening right now? And I'm always trying to think of the next way to make something happen. And then there are persons who, are in this session today and would have already accomplished so much. And they are taking a leap of faith to start over and to dive into something new. And here I am, still in my early 20s, and I'm putting this much pressure on myself. So it makes me feel more relaxed, to know that time is not against me, and it's okay to take my time. So
Yeah.
I am grateful for that as well.
And trust me, Lishon. I mean, as I said earlier, it's never too late to start, right? But it's always better to start early. Okay. All right. So the earlier you start, for example, when you could do, I'm talking about envisaging your life 25 years down the road when we're doing the goals. You could envisage your life 50 years down the road because you have that benefit of time. Okay. And you have the opportunity to make an error and get back on track. Some of us don't have that. Okay. So that's the advantage you have, right? Villas Coins. Any feedback? What's your name, sir?
My name is Villarreal.
Villarreal. Okay, good.
It's
good.
Villarreal.
Any feedback? Was it a productive use of your time?
Of course it was. It just put me in a place where it's like looking in a mirror. You look in the mirror and to see all your, not goals, but all your, what's the word? Give me the word. Values.
Values,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, all your values. Reassessing and looking at your values and telling yourself, I have been living so long, and most of my core values, I could really say it's still with me.
Great. Great.
Because your values are what makes you what you are.
Right.
And I could say without any thought, I still have the same values that I had many years ago. And I still look at it as the shining light of my life.
It's good to validate it. It's good to validate
Yes, it
everything.
really is. It really is. It really is. So
Right.
that is what this did to me today.
Great, great, great.
Thanks again.
No problem, no problem. Rhonda, I know you came in late, girl. Were you able to understand the end piece or or anything?
So I am so sorry I missed all of this. It sounds like I would have enjoyed this even more immensely than just listening to you guys. I really wish I was early enough to participate.
Right.
So I'll try for next time for sure. But
No
I think I
problem.
missed a lot. I'll have to
Yeah.
call Joanne.
Yeah,
Joanne,
call
I'll be
Joanne
calling
when
you.
you all link together and
Is she
let's
hearing me?
Joanne.
Don't worry, I'll call you too, Adrian.
Okay, so
And Sati, am I-
the value elicitation that I did with you was my first. Okay, so that was my first value elicitation. So I'm glad it went well, right? And it just shows that although I might have sounded like I have been doing this all my life, right? It was my first value elicitation. And I want to thank the group for all the positive feedback. The purpose really, I mean, if there's anything negative or you would like to see done differently, please WhatsApp me. Please let me know so I could fine tune and make changes along the way. If there's anything that you would like to see improved, right? We have now a value elicitation completed. Your homework is for everyone to do their value elicitation on their own. Come up with your final 10, come up with your final 5, and commit to your final 5. Now, when you do your final 5, I would like for you all to really, you could start with just handwriting it or getting a marker and writing it down nice and big and sticking it up in a place where you can see it every day. It could be on your refrigerator, it could be on your wall in your bedroom, in your bathroom, but you need to put that up. So it's like, what you call it? Affirmations. It's like affirmations, okay? Where you keep repeating it to yourself all the time and you're seeing it over and over. And you keep reminding yourself on it. And if someone was to just think someone is to stop you in the middle of the road and say, Sati or Rhonda, or Lishon, what are your values? You have to think and go into your subconscious mind. It must be at a conscious level what your values are, and you practice it on a daily basis. All right. So with that said, everyone, I know we went a little bit long today. I'll try to curtail the time next time, but thank you again.